Have you ever wondered if you could escape the 9-to-5 grind and live life on your terms? It's a question that's crossed the minds of many. It's a dream for some, a fantasy for others, considered unattainable by most. But what if it's not? What if there's a way to unshackle ourselves from the conventional work-life structure? Enter Tim Ferriss and his groundbreaking book, The 4-Hour Workweek. A man who dared to challenge the status quo, Ferriss has transformed the way we perceive work and life. His book isn't just a guide, it's a journey, a paradigm shift. It's a ticket to a world where the 9-to-5 grind is a thing of the past. Ferriss isn't your typical author. He's an entrepreneur, an adventurer, a curious mind. He's a man who wasn't content with the traditional 40-hour workweek. He wanted more from life and he wasn't afraid to seek it. His journey wasn't easy, but it led him to a revelation that he shared with the world in his book. The 4-hour workweek is not about working less, it's about working smart. It's about optimizing productivity, about freeing up time, about living life to its fullest. It's about breaking the chains of convention and stepping into a world where work is not a chore, but a choice. In this book, Ferriss challenges the ingrained beliefs we have about work. He questions the necessity of the 9-to-5 grind. He argues against the traditional definition of retirement. He presents a new way of living, one where we're not slaves to our jobs, but masters of our time. This book isn't for the faint of heart, it's for the dreamers, the doers, the ones who dare to think differently. It's for those who are ready to step out of their comfort zone and embrace a new way of living. So, are you ready to unshackle from the 9-to-5 grind, to redefine what work means to you, to live life on your terms? Intrigued? Let's delve into the key takeaways this revolutionary book has to offer. What if I told you that the new rich aren't those working endless hours to hoard wealth? This might sound surprising, but it is a reality that Tim Ferriss unveils in his book, The 4-Hour Workweek. Ferriss introduces us to a new class of people, the new rich, or NR, as he calls them. These are individuals who have flipped the traditional concept of wealth on its head. Instead of accumulating money, they prioritize time and mobility. The new rich don't get caught in the trap of working endless hours to pile up riches. They don't defer their dreams, waiting for that elusive day when they have enough money to enjoy life. Instead, they design their lifestyle to maximize their freedom, to live the life they want, right here, right now. This might involve working remotely from a beach in Bali, taking mini retirements throughout their lives, or simply choosing to work on projects that they are passionate about, rather than those that pay the highest. The new rich understand that life is too short to be spent in a cubicle, chained to a desk. They place a high value on experiences, on creating memorable moments, on learning and growing. They understand that time is the most valuable resource, more valuable than money. After all, money can be earned back, but time, once gone, is gone forever. The new rich live life on their terms. They are not slaves to societal norms or expectations. They don't let the fear of judgment or failure stop them from pursuing their dreams. They are not afraid to take risks, to step out of their comfort zone, to live life on the edge. They understand that the real adventure lies not in playing it safe, but in embracing the unknown, in daring to dream, and in having the courage to chase those dreams. Time indeed is the new currency. Now, how does one achieve this? Let's explore. Imagine having a deal that sets you free from the usual grind. What if I told you, such a deal is not only possible but is within your reach? This is not a mere fantasy, but a method proposed by Tim Ferriss in The 4-Hour Workweek. It's an acronym that stands for Define, Eliminate, Automate, and Liberate. Let's start with the first step. Define. It's about identifying your objectives, your dreams, and your aspirations. What exactly do you want to achieve? What are your priorities? By defining your goals, you lay the groundwork for your journey. You set the compass that will guide you through the maze of opportunities and distractions. Next comes eliminate. This step is all about decluttering. Just as you would clear out unnecessary objects from your home, you need to clear out unnecessary tasks from your life. Are you spending time on activities that are not contributing to your goals? If so, it's time to let go. It's about being efficient, not just being busy. Then we have automate. In this digital age, technology can be your best friend. Look at your tasks and ask yourself, can this be automated? Many things can be, from bill payments to grocery shopping. Automation can free up a significant amount of your time, leaving you to focus on what truly matters. Finally, liberate. This step is about breaking free from geographical constraints. With the advent of remote work, you are no longer tied to a specific location. You can work from a beach in Bali, a cafe in Paris, or a cabin in the mountains. So, there you have it, the deal method. Define your objectives, eliminate unnecessary tasks, automate processes, and liberate yourself from geographical constraints. It's a simple yet powerful formula that can help you break free from the 9-to-5 grind and embrace a lifestyle of freedom and flexibility. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But it's achievable, as we'll see in our next takeaway. What if you could delegate your work to someone else, freeing up your time? This question might seem like a dream, a fantasy, but it's the reality that many have embraced, thanks to the power of outsourcing. Outsourcing, as highlighted in the 4-Hour Workweek, is not just about cutting costs. It's a strategic tool that allows you to focus on tasks that genuinely matter while assigning the rest to competent individuals or firms. Instead of getting bogged down by administrative tasks or jobs that are not your forte, you can outsource them, creating a streamlined work process that optimizes your productivity and efficiency. Imagine having an extra pair of hands, an extra brain, working for you, taking care of tasks that consume your time, energy, and resources. That's what outsourcing offers. It's like having a personal assistant, a specialist, or a team working round the clock, in the background, while you focus on the big picture, your goals, your dreams, your passions. The beauty of outsourcing lies in its versatility. You can outsource almost anything, from your emails, social media management, customer service to complex tasks like website development, content creation, and market research. The world is your oyster when you embrace outsourcing, but outsourcing isn't just about work, it applies to personal life too. Think about house cleaning, grocery shopping, meal prepping, all those mundane chores that take up so much of your precious time. Why not outsource them too? It's about creating space, creating time for what truly matters to you. Of course, outsourcing requires trust and letting go of control, which can be intimidating. But when done right, with proper vetting and clear communication, the benefits outweigh the potential risks. Outsourcing is the secret weapon of the new rich. But what about the fears and uncertainties that come with this new lifestyle? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into overcoming these challenges and embrace the freedom that outsourcing brings. Fear can be a massive roadblock, but what if you could use it to your advantage? This is exactly what Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Workweek, suggests. He believes in facing our fears head-on, not dodging them. Why? Because when we confront our fears, we often realize that they're not as terrifying as we initially thought. Ferriss encourages us to visualize the worst-case scenarios. Picture them vividly in your mind. What would happen? How would you handle it? As you go through this exercise, you'll typically find that the worst-case scenario is not only survivable, but it's also not nearly as scary as you made it out to be in your mind. This approach helps us to see fear as a tool, a compass pointing us towards growth and transformation. So fear is just a stepping stone to freedom. And the final takeaway from this book is, free time is great, but only when filled with purpose. Tim Ferriss, in his book The 4-Hour Workweek, stresses this point. While it's exhilarating to break free from the 9-to-5 grind and find yourself with a surplus of free time, that time can quickly become a void if it's not filled with meaningful activities. Ferriss encourages us to use our newfound time to pursue goals that extend beyond our work. These could be anything from learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, or traveling to places you've always dreamt of visiting. The point is to engage in activities that enrich your life and broaden your horizons. So it's not about merely reducing your work hours to 4 per week and then wasting away the rest of your time. It's about using that time to live a more fulfilled and enriched life. It's about setting and accomplishing personal goals that bring you joy and satisfaction. So, a 4-hour workweek isn't about idleness, but about living life to the fullest. So, are you ready to escape the 9-to-5 grind and embrace the lifestyle of the new rich? As we round up this journey, let's recap the key takeaways from the 4-Hour Workweek. We've learned to unshackle from traditional work norms, tap into the incredible power of outsourcing, and overcome our fears in pursuit of a fulfilling life. The new rich lifestyle isn't just about reducing work hours. It's about maximizing productivity, automating tasks, and liberating time for what truly matters. It's about defining your own success and eliminating distractions that hinder your progress. It's time to challenge the norms. It's time to fill the void in your life with experiences and relationships that matter. It's time to become part of the new rich, where life isn't about postponing dreams until retirement but living them right now. Remember, the key is to work smarter, not harder. Like, share and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And don't forget to click the link in the description to get a copy of the 4-Hour Workweek. Until next time, keep redefining your life.